We don't submit to terror. We make the terror.
Now, normally I don't do videos like this. I haven't in several years, but I am going to touch on this real quick because I've shown you that clip before from that show on Netflix or wherever it's from, HBO or whatever, House of Cards. And I've talked about it before where Kevin Spacey plays the president. Him and his wife are basically portraying Bill and Hillary Clinton, to the best that I can tell. And then suddenly, Kevin Spacey gets pulled from the show towards the very end because apparently a bunch of people started accusing him of sexual assault, so forth and so on. You know, the hashtag #MeToo. And it's funny because in the television show House of Cards, I've spoken about this before. It's simply Hollywood showing you. It's predictive programming directly in your face. These people show you how everything works in the background. How you don't get elected to office. You simply pay to get assigned as the president. I mean, think about it. It's a free country, but you need billions of dollars to run for president for a, $300,000 a year job? In this show, they basically show all the dirty tricks. Even the name, House of Cards. The United States is built on a house of cards, and it's about to topple right now. If you don't believe that, look at this. I mean, seriously, look at this. Look at these numbers just spinning right up. That's the debt per citizen. That's the debt per taxpayer. It's just out of hand, out of control, and they do not care because they're never going to pay it. It doesn't make any difference. They're doing our country. And this show is one of the best examples. It shows how the political machine really works. If they can't get rid of it with money, they kill them. If they can't kill them, they go to war. It's just, it shows absolutely everything. But they pulled Kevin Spacey. He was the guy, he was playing the president, or in my opinion, Bill Clinton. Here's the crazy thing. Apparently, Kevin Spacey has a YouTube channel. I'm over here at The Vigilant Citizen, and he posted this, I think, this morning or yesterday. Kevin Spacey put out a video called Kill Them with Kindness. It was posted on the 24th of December, and there's 3 people that have accused him of sexual advances, groping them, raping them. A U.S. filmmaker, Tony Montana, claimed he was forcefully groped by Spacey in a bar in 2003. Another guy said something in the mid-'80s. An unnamed actor woke up to find Spacey performing a sex act on him in 2008. The strange thing is Spacey puts out a video called Kill Them with Kindness, which is basically him sitting in front of a fire talking about killing people with kindness on December 24th, the last day of Saturnalia, I believe. And he just goes on and on and on and on. And then the next thing that you know, the third out of the 3 people that accused him ended up dead. In a video that he made called Let Me Be Frank, look at this guy. Tell me, be completely honest. You look at this guy right here. Look at him. Tell me he is not possessed by a demon. Because to get to the point where he is right now in Hollywood and in the political scheme of things, you have to sign your name on the dotted line. You have to sign in blood. Look at this guy. That is a dude that is completely and totally possessed by a demonic entity. If you can't see it, then you can't see anything. I don't know what to tell you. But again, he's got YouTube channels. He's being accused of all sorts of things, and it doesn't seem to bother him whatsoever at all. He just keeps on doing his thing, and it's no big deal. Do you know what I'm saying? No problem. All is well. Nothing to see here, folks. Keep it moving. In the video that he has called Let Me Be Frank, this video right here, he says, if I didn't pay the price for the things we both know I did, I'm certainly not going to pay the price for things I didn't do. Of course they're going to say I'm being disrespectful, not playing by the rules, like I ever played by anyone's rules before. I never did, and you loved it. Now, he's alluding to the character he played in the show House of Cards. But it's a thinly veiled threat. Do you see what I'm saying? And then magically, 3 of the accusers, a total of 3, died, all in mysterious circumstances, like they always do. Like they always do. On the 25th of February, Linda Culkin, the first person to go against him, was violently hit by a speeding vehicle. Now, if you've ever seen House of Cards, that's one of their favorite ways to take people out. No charges were filed against the driver, who remained at the scene. 7 months later, another accuser died. An anonymous massage therapist who claims to have been sexually assaulted by Kevin Spacey has died. The individual suing is Jane Doe, filed a claim on the 18th, blah, blah, blah. Being forced to grab the genitals, that's gross. She died. I'll leave links so you can read this entire thing yourself. You know what I mean? I don't like covering this stuff whatsoever at all. It's basically sensationalism. But the reason I'm covering this right now is so that you can understand that demonic entities are real, that these people, without a doubt, use Hollywood to tell you things and implant things into your brain. In this show, House of Cards, these people had so much access to the White House that there's no way the White House didn't have to read the script and approve things. And they did. They did. When the fire gets too hot, no pun intended, they simply start a war. They straight up tell you that they create the terror. And we already know this stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? But long story short, in this video right here, which I'll leave a link to so you can watch it yourself, this guy is demonically possessed. You can't miss it. It's in his eyes. It's in his face. It's dripping out of his ears. Look at this dude. Do you know what I'm saying? But the long story longer is these people don't go to jail. What happens in this country is when you accuse somebody and you're not, when you finally destroy your own life by coming out because you've had a burden on your heart your entire life because some monster, creep, criminal actor like this has done something wrong to you, they don't ever see justice. What happens is people get killed by a car. People get a mysterious flu. People get AIDS and die within 3 weeks. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the world that we live in. The only way to protect yourself is to be prepared and cover yourself with the full armor of God. And if you don't know how to do that, simply pray to God through Yahushua to show you how to wear the full armor of God. And that's all there is to it. It's between you and the Heavenly Father. These people, worrying about them, worrying about things like this, worrying about things like this, or this, doesn't help. But being aware of it and making sure it can't affect you spiritually is everything. Because all they want to do is steal your soul. Satan and his minions don't want to burn in an eternal hellfire alone. They want you to go down there too. And that's what this entire ruse is. Everything from this, to this, to this, to this, to the shape of the earth, to everything in the sun, moon, and stars. Be aware. Be prepared. Or don't. Richie from Boston, and I am out.